Like, Mo, what are you saying?
What's going on? You alright?
You good, man?
Yeah, man.
Thank you for coming down, man.
No worries, bro. Thanks for having me.
No worries, man. So, what I was gonna say is, why have you got your dad's car, man? Why have
Bro,
you got...
you know what? Everyone's saying that in the car scene, you know, it looks like an Uber car, innit? But
For Uber, it's not new enough, mate. This is Uncle G, this is Uncle G's car.
that's why I tell everyone it's an E320, bro.
This is basically Uncle G's car when he doesn't want to travel into ULEZ, yeah? So, he only drives it outside the ULEZ zone, yeah?
Bruv, ULEZ compliant. ULEZ compliant.
Obviously, it's a petrol, this one, but I'm just saying the diesel ones.
Yeah,
so, yeah, man, this is your E55 AMG.
Yeah.
And there's so much to talk about in this car, which we're going to obviously get into later. But before we get into that, let's talk about more you.
Yeah.
So first thing I want to ask you is, why did you join TRL?
Do you know what? Funny story. I've actually been rolling with TRL for ages, since day one.
Yeah.
Since they all had Mark 5 GTIs. I was never actually part of the club, to be honest. It's only recently I joined.
Yeah.
And that's because of you.
Yeah, because of me. So for the viewers behind the camera, TRL was built on what, 12 GTIs or something?
About that, yeah.
And you had this E55 and you basically saw them, you obviously started speaking to them, you started going to their meets.
Yeah. But
Basically what I heard from Azadu was that he felt embarrassed to approach you and officially ask you to tell you to join because there were just a bunch of Mark 5s. It felt like there's no AMGs, there's no M cars, like how are we going to approach you? But you were always there and you were always coming to the meets, but it's one of those things where you were never officially a member. But at one point it felt too rude to say to you, do you want to join? Because you were like the furniture. You were basically part of the furniture.
Do you know what it is? I don't know why they felt ashamed, because I'm quite supportive.
Yeah, you are, but that's what I'm saying. You were basically already a member without being in the WhatsApp group chats, without being, you did those extra little things. But it's when I joined, I'm like, yo, like, is he a member or what? And then they're like, he is, but he isn't. And then I was like, that's not happening. Get him officially in, and that's it. Ever since then, you've been a member. So yeah, so Moaz is literally an OG member, an official OG member, but someone that technically isn't on the books.
That's it, yeah.
But here we are, like 2 years later after the club's been formed, and you've been here through all of it, man. But yeah, so this is obviously your E55.
Yeah.
I love this car.
I know you do.
You know I do, because this car is very special because this is a 5.5 litre V8. But there's one extra thing about this car, and it says it here, compressor. A lot of people think a compressor is the C-Class coupe of the early W203. I don't.
203s.
Yeah, I don't know why people think compressor means a coupe in Mercedes.
That's it. Yeah.
It's not.
A lot of people get confused because of the K.
Yeah, they think the compressor means, oh, it's that coupe. No. Compressor is what Mercedes called the supercharged engines.
That's it.
Supercharged. We're gonna get some sound clips and stuff in later. You're gonna hear that. But I think first we need to go to some cinematics of the car. So let's shoot to that. Hope you guys enjoyed the cinematics there. I mean, I'm no Shubzi, but I feel like I'm definitely getting better. Let me know in the comments, guys. So, Moaz, man, we've spoken about you, why you joined TRL. Let's now talk about the car. So the viewers have obviously seen a little cinematic of the car. So now it's time to know what's actually been done to it. So visually, you got carbon all over this car, man.
Yeah, so when I initially bought the car, it was bone stock.
Granddad spec.
Granddad spec, basically. It was literally blending in with everyone else.
Granddad colour as well, silver.
Granddad colour, so yeah, when I got it, straight away started modding it, put all the carbon bits, the splitter, the side skirt extensions, the diffuser, the rear spats, the spoiler, even the little trims that were on the car door. I wrapped these myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you actually find these parts online, like for this actual car, like, or did you have to make it yourself?
No, so there's a company in America that done all the big carbon parts called Subnet. He's the one that supplied me all the carbon parts, but the little ones obviously are little trims I wrap myself.
I was gonna say, because when it comes to aftermarket parts, it depends on the popularity of a car in the sort of tuner scene. This ain't exactly a popular car, so I'm very surprised that you actually managed to find parts for it, man.
Yeah, that company, they do loads of parts for this car, so I'm
guessing this car's
blessed.
probably bigger in America.
Yeah.
That's probably why they appreciate it more.
Yeah.
So so visually, I mean, it looks stunning from top to bottom. I can't take that away from you, man. But also, it's quite cool though. It's got like what, double glazing windows, isn't it? This car.
It's got double glazing from factory. It's got chameleon.
Yeah, I mean, in the camera, I can see it right now. It's the chameleon is popping. I mean, come on, guys. Who the hell has chameleon all around? And they're different shades. Look, the front is different to the sides, and even the rear is different color altogether as well. And this is all factory. All factory.
All factory 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've also done a wheel upgrade on them.
Yep.
I've fitted a wave track LSD. I've got long tube headers going to X pipe with the valves. I've also upgraded the supercharger to Wise-Tech.
Okay, and the thing that I want to mention with all of that you just said, you didn't just go to a company and get that all fitted, labour and tuning, etc. You did that all yourself, didn't you?
That's correct. So there's my YouTube channel right there. I did everything on my driveway. Garages are good, but it's just the satisfaction of doing it yourself.
I agree, but let's be honest there, man. A lot of places would shiver at the thought of doing half the jobs you've done on this car. They would look at it and go, it's not worth the labour. It's not worth the labour. Like, the price I'm going to charge him still isn't worth my time. And you've done these things on your driveway, isn't it?
That's it, yeah. So the amount of times I've taken the diff off is probably about 4 or 5 times. Imagine the labour of that all the time, like about £300-400 at a time.
I agree.
So I'm saving a lot of money there, but it's also, like I said, satisfaction.
Like, the thing is, a lot of people have projects and builds, but not everyone can actually say that they built their project. So kudos to you, man. That's all I can say. Kudos.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
So I mean, you are very well known in the community, man, with this car, and obviously we're very privileged to have you as a member in TRO.
Cheers. Thank you.
So that's pretty much it about the car, man. Let's not talk about what we're going to do today. Do you know what we're doing today?
No, not really. You literally called me up 10 AM saying you need me to come down.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. So you got a good tread on these tyres. Do you mind burning them?
Yeah, let's go for it, man.
Yeah. Do you see where I'm going with this?
What, burnouts?
Yeah, close. What about some 0 to 60 runs?
Yeah, let's do it. Come.
Yeah, you on it?
Yeah.
And before we go, man, quickly tell me the numbers on your car, because it's not a stock car. So tell me what's the power?
Stock power is about 476 bhp.
Yeah.
With about 512
Newton meters. Yep. And
no,
now?
sorry, 512
foot-pounds. Okay.
And that's about 700 Newton meters.
Okay, and now?
So currently it's about 650 bhp.
Wow.
With about 885 Newton meters.
That's a lot of power. A lot of power. I wonder if you're going to be able to get that power down. But obviously, before we shoot off to our 0 to 60 runs, how about we have a sound check with the valves closed and valves open? Because when the valves are open, you can't hear the supercharger at all. All you can hear is the exhaust. But when the valves are closed, the supercharger comes alive. And that's one thing I love about this car. It's got such a split personality. With the click of a button of his, the remote control, you get to choose what personality your car has. So let's go to that.
Let's do it.
Right, it's time for the sound check. Let's hear the start up. Ooh, that made me jump as well. So you got the valves open or closed right now?
They're open at the moment.
They're open. Can we hear the supercharger, please? Yeah. Okay. We need to call the RSPCA because I think there's an animal stuck. There's a cat or something stuck under that bonnet, mate. But that's not the only party trick, is it?
No.
So open you're gonna close the valves now. Open it. Okay, so now it's open. That sounds menacing. We forgot about it. We're meant to be doing a video together. Now I've got to run to catch him up. Right guys, we're now in the E55, we're at the location. Mo, what do you think you're going to be able to do today?
I reckon it's going to do 4s, man. I know stock is about 4.7, but for some reason...
Rear wheel drive though?
Rear wheel drive.
And you said you need to do a bit of work, isn't it, with one of the rear end of the car?
Yeah, the rear end's just twitching a lot. So yeah.
For that reason, I think if you do within 5. Because it's a lot of, you are spending a lot of power to the rear wheels, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I'll be quite pissed off if I got a 5.
Let's hope for 4.9 then, isn't it? That's 16. You don't know what you did?
What did I do?
Are you gonna get upset?
This is shit.
4.91.
No way.
Yeah, look, 4.91. So you did 0 to 30 in 2.34.
Is that bad?
That's pretty good, man. 0 to 60 in 4.91. I think that's pretty good considering that you were worried about. So you said you wanted to try something like with valves open, or no, something about traction control, isn't it?
We'll do traction and also valves closed.
So that was valves open.
That was valves open.
Now you think with the valves closed it might be better
Potentially.
because the back pressure of the exhaust is there.
Yeah. So let's close the valves.
Okay, so we're going for another run. Okay. That was faster.
Is it?
That was actually faster.
What was it?
4.68.
I thought so.
Okay. What do you think? You're gonna try one more?
Yeah. Let me try with the traction thing.
So you want to try traction control off now? You're gonna try traction control off.
But then I'm gonna kick it in.
You're gonna kick it in
because the rear is just swaying way too much. So.
Yeah. So you know this crack on the glasses that the last time you did a 0 to 6 and the passenger banged their head?
That's it. Smashed it.
Yeah. This is the scary one because
is the scary one.
the traction control is going to be off. I can see the yellow light on, so it's going to be twitching left and right. So this is the big one.
Ready?
Ready when you are, man.
Let's go.
Oh no, we lost power. We lost power. Oh no, see, traction control was doing its job. It was doing its job. I mean, I'll tell you what, we got 5.88.
Yeah, that's shit. I want to go again.
Yeah, look, I'm happy to do it again and again. I'm sure the people behind the camera are loving it as well. So, what we're going to do this time, we're going to do valves closed, but with the traction control on.
Yes.
So, basically your best attempt, you're going to recreate that and try and beat
that's
that.
It, yeah?
Let's do it. You beat it.
Is it?
4.3.
4.3.
That's pretty good, man. That is a really good time. I'll be well happy with that. I'll be well happy with that.
That's bang on 4.3 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, bang on 4.3 dead.
I'm thinking what I can do to improve it.
You want to throw me at the car a bit? You want to save about 100 kilos of throwing me at the car?
What can I do?
You want to get naked and throw our clothes at the car?
Want me to get my dick out again?
You need to shed weight though, no? That's the whole point.
That's true, that's true.
What can we do?
We'll do one more.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do one
Do you
more.
actually want to do it by yourself?
We'll see if what I get.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, fine, let's see.
For the sake of the video, I'm happy to let that happen.
Let's see what we
Do
get.
you know what? I might have to do that. So I'm gonna leave you guys with Mo, and he's gonna run a 0 to 60 without me in the car. So here goes nothing.
Don't know how I did that time, to be honest. We'll see what Mizan says.
A few moments later.
Go on, let's see what I got.
That looks even crazier when you're outside the car.
Is it?
It looks crazy the way your car bogs down and just deals with it. Moment of truth.
Is it worse? It's got worse.
You got 4.5. So me being out the car wasn't as good for you, it seems.
Yeah. It was that launch, man. I got a good launch then. That
I think you
4.3.
did. You know what? Listen, let's just, okay, for argument's sake, most people that come on this series are gonna be doing it with me in the car. I don't think I'm gonna do that for anyone else, yeah? So 4.3 with me in the car. That means you could probably do something closer to what? 4.2 with me without me in the car?
Probably, yeah, maybe.
4.18 or something if you're really, really lucky. So yeah, man, that's it. You happy with your time? 4.3. I think that's pretty good.
I'm alright. I think I was hoping it was under 4, to be honest.
Okay, how about this though? When you sort out the issues on your rear end, what do you say to the idea of coming back?
So what I need to do is sort out the rear end.
Yep.
And also put better tyres, because at the moment I'm running.
Goodyears.
I'm running Eagle F1s.
Yeah, Goodyears.
Yeah, Goodyear's Eagle F1. So I want to put Michelin Pilot Sport